All right, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to y'all, man. About that time of the year. I love Christmas, love the lights, love all that crap. But then again, I'm a sucker for holidays anyway. But yeah, man, I'm gonna show y'all some of the go fast parts that I got. Some of the decisions I made that may have been the best. Some of them may not have been the best. But it's all in learning, man. 2023 has been such a huge year for me. I've learned a lot. It's been one of the most stressful years of my life. I put on the most weight that I've ever put on, period. So it's a lot to fix, man. But honestly, I wouldn't change it because those experiences make you who you are. You know what I mean? So yeah, just gonna show y'all what's going on, kind of give you a rundown a little bit here and there, what's to come, and kind of go from there. All right, y'all, back again, man. Trying to find time. That is like the name of the game. It is like sometime in the middle of the night right now. Baby sleep, old lady sleep, kids asleep. It's just me. Like I had said before, man, 2023 was a crazy year, a lot going on. And I kind of had to like put the brakes on with everything that I'm doing now, which y'all see me doing. But it's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of parts and connections I may have made. Speaking of connections, shout out to CPP. Appreciate y'all, man. Sending the merch over, I super appreciate it. I mean, I got footage, of course, of me opening it all up and showing everything off, but that's something that's gonna have to wait because we still got some stuff to install. I mean, we got the control arms, we got the coilovers. I'm waiting to see when they're going to make their C notches available. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, thank y'all. CPP, appreciate it, man. But yeah, so with it being this time of the year, I mean, I definitely figured I'd show y'all because like I had said before, I just like Christmas lights. That's just like one of the things that kind of keep me going around this time of the year. But figured I'd show you all of this stuff or some of the stuff and kind of give a little bit of a snippet of what it's for. So one of the things is going to be, and here we are, this is actually the Summit ones. Hopefully the camera doesn't distort and you can actually see them, but these are the Summit springs and they're very similar to the LS1 Beehive spring. We'll get a little deeper into that in a little bit. So these springs are really similar to what the specs are for the actual LS1 GM springs. And guess what? I have those too. So here they are. Here's the GM ones, the GM LS1 Beehive springs. Now, the one thing that I kind of thought was a little odd, when I first got them, I was so used to them having the blue color, like how they're all blue. They weren't blue. They're not blue. They're actually just like legit just metal. And when I looked at them, they are, let's see. So I'm trying to get a little closer. So just to tap into a little bit to what I'm about to say, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if all of these are coming out of the same warehouse. Now, has nothing to do with quality at all because the quality works. So this one right here is out of the GM pack. And I'm gonna show you one from out of the Summit pack. So here's one out of the Summit pack. Now, let's try this. Here's both. Would you be able to tell me the difference? Probably not. Why? Because the coil themselves, same diameter as far as thickness of the coil. And then on top of that, same type of material it looks like. And ironically, same white paint on the coil to let you know the spring load. But you do with that information what you will. They're both not expensive at all. The Summit ones, they are actually about 70 something bucks. And then if you're looking at the GM ones, the LS ones, those are about still like close to $100. You'll find them for like maybe 90 something bucks. And other than those, we have the stainless steel roller rockers. Now, I got my stainless steel roller rockers from Jegs, but there's quite a few companies that you will see that has these roller rockers. And once again, similar thing to the springs. They'll get them from wherever they're getting them from, and it works, which is why a lot of these people are grabbing it. You'll see Pro Comp will have them. You'll see Speedway Performance has them. Jegs has them. Summit probably has them, but I just haven't found them yet. And they pretty much just put their name on it and sell it. And they actually work great. I already found a couple of guys that have used them and ran them, and they're having no problems making hits, daily driving, whatever. So grab some of those, because I already made the mistake of buying the 716 ones, not thinking that they're too big of a diameter to go on the stock studs on the heads. So those will be for another thing that I grabbed. The SpeedMaster heads. Now, I got lucky with these things. This is not the first time that I've actually had my hands on them. Shout out to Big Torque Performance. He was the one that originally put me onto these heads. I want to say, this is sad, but like 3 years ago when I first got them for my Suburban, which you guys haven't seen yet. So they're a great budget option when it comes to getting aluminum heads. And the price went back up to, I think, around $1,000, about $1,000 for a set. But I got lucky, and I was looking online, and I think literally I probably placed the order like maybe 2 hours before the sale was off. And that was like in the middle of the night sometimes. Well, not in the middle of the night, because I think 12 o'clock was the cutoff. But anyway, they were like 40% off, almost 50. So I absolutely grabbed a pair, which I have here. Now, this is going to be for the future to kind of get me by for a while, but you won't see these going on just yet. You'll see these further down the line. Also, another impulse move, something else that's in the works. You're going to see this, and it's weird because something so small that can be so expensive. These things are like $350. Some places sell them for like $400 something. But these are the Billet input shafts. Not just Billet in any material, but the 300M Billet shafts. Now, these input shafts, the guy that I went to, we'll talk about that in another day, because shout out to John Viteo Transmissions. He was the one that recommended it. If I'm going to do a trans brake in the transmission, that I should probably have a Billet input shaft at least. So I've definitely followed his advice, got it, ordered it. This one's from FTI, and they had it in stock, shipped it, got it quick. So that's in hand and ready to go for when he calls. And another thing I was hype about, my old man garage stuff came in. I ordered a shirt, a Christmas shirt, and I got the pot holder. Both of them, same design, it matches, and it came just in time, dude. So I already got my girl, she immediately went to work using it, cooked up some ribs, and that was like a few days prior. And especially like, you know, school kind of wrapping up and whatnot, it was nice to actually like be home for a bit and not have to worry about so much. I still have to pass a national test, but that's a whole nother story. It'll work out. But yeah, got the shirt. The shirt was a 5X, and the whole reason I even got it was because she actually put up a Facebook post saying like, hey, only big sizes left. So when I went on the website, like I said, guess who ordered a 5X? So yeah, got both things in the mail. The pot holder actually came with like a recipe of her sugar cookies. That was super cool. So glad all of that worked out, and I got it on time. And another thing I'm trying to do sooner rather than later, I already even have shots of all of the stuff that I have bought to make it happen. But I want to say that there's an okay amount of information, but not what I would consider enough information when it comes to doing an ABS delete on the 96 to 98. Now, if I had an older one, I've seen quite a few videos of guys that have done the ABS delete on the older OBS trucks, but the newer ones, I don't see too much. But, you know, honestly, I'm tired of working with trying to call people and ask somebody to help me bleed it, and it's just a lot. So I got something to remedy that problem. And here's that solution. This right here is from Motive Products, and it's a power bleeder. Now, Motive Products has multiple types of power bleeders. They even get specific when it comes to what type of connections to have on top so that you have an airtight seal when you're bleeding the system yourself. No more trying to call so-and-so to come over and help me. No more, oh, I can't because I got to run errands. I literally can now do it on my time. And of course I watch videos and freaking Googled it to see what people were saying and if it works or not. So far, all the reviews are pretty good. So definitely going to take this for a spin. So this comes with, what the heck is that? This comes with the bottle. Anybody that's done any bleeding before, you know, like this goes onto the freaking bleeder valve, and you know, this is where it drains into. Then on top of that, here's the main part. This is pretty much, I want to say, the meat and potatoes of it. But this right here, it already comes with like a built-in gauge inside of, well, not inside, but on the outside of the bottle. And this is the tubing that comes with it. And usually what I've seen people do, they take the tubing here and they'll get like an adapter, like the same thing you get with like an air compressor, the quick disconnect coupler for pneumatic tools. They'll put that on the end to make it easier instead of screwing it onto the connection and whatnot. But this, obviously, you'll come in, you'll pump, build up some pressure, and here's one of the specialty connectors that I was talking about. So, I mean, this is one of the seals that comes with it. It comes with like multiple, I guess, just in case. Maybe I got lucky, I don't know. But I already put it inside of this one. This one is specific to the GM, and it's actually like a billet aluminum connection. It's not the universal one, but that I think the red label, they call it, comes with. The one that I have is the black label, which supposedly, I forgot why it's better, but it's a little more expensive. And yeah, so this is the connection that it comes with. This goes on top of the master cylinder, and this one is for the, what's that called? I have the NBS master cylinder upgrade on mine, but even if I had the original one that came in the truck, it still uses the same style, which is just the one screw on. They even have a connection that's for the older style, like I have in my Suburban, that has like this big rectangle and it has two square like reservoirs. They have a connection for that too. So eventually I'll get into installing, using that to do the delete, along with all of the other fittings and lines I got. Plus I have my line lock I need to hook up. Truthfully, I mean, I already done rambled on enough, but long story short, 2024 has already kind of got like a pretty tight schedule, and I'm working on a dyno guy. Once again, Big Torque Performance. He's making a couple phone calls for me, trying to make it happen so that I can have somebody to go to actually give you guys real world numerical values of what this stuff does when you make these modifications. So all right, man, for y'all that actually stuck around and actually watched, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the subscribers, appreciate the comments. You know, it's been a lot of positivity, and I mean, it's a great experience. But I'll see you on the next one, man. Appreciate it. Peace.